Hello, YouTube world. Welcome back again to the American Civil War. Just can't get enough. So many fun little systems we get to play with right now. So
exactly.
Between Army of Potomac, Simple Rules, and Three Dog Get Ready to Drop, and other little things, and the Simple Rules combo box, that shouldn't be too long, I would think, because most of that's just counters and rules. I don't need any maps.
Yeah.
The maps are already there. So, and then this Field Commander Robert E. Lee. I'm having a little interesting little time with this. It's been intriguing. I'm 4 turns into that now. Well, I'm in 5 turns, and the Rebs are right now. They're in the middle of the attack on just outside of Malvern Hill. Jackson first on turn 3 in that game. You roll to see if he arrives. 5+, and I rolled a 10. So boom, and I had Stewart and I had D.H. Hill and Pendleton's artillery were already down in Glendale, and you bring Jackson's troops in wherever there's Confederates, and there they are. So they're already in front of they're already fighting out in front of Malvern Hill right now. No, I'm sorry, they're fighting in Malvern Hill right now.
Oh,
yeah, and I hate to say it, but I think the Rebs are. Well, I don't know. I don't want to jump to a decision. The Union's putting up a fight, so
yeah,
they're trying to get the rest of their troops back. Their little Mac's panicking. So
get their artillery up.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little modified Longstreet's assault. Why don't you bring up the map?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me switch around here.
So we've got the scenario from the new 3 Dog when it comes out. I guess I don't know if I'm assuming this is the Simple Rules or whatever setup, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's standard for both of them. But we're modifying a little bit. So what you're going to see here is, and while he's bringing that up, let me minimize so we can see everything.
Yeah, let me zoom out.
All right. So what we're going to do is I removed on the north side of the map up yonder, I removed all of Anderson's stuff up in here. Took it off the map. Yeah. Right. And then Allen removed a bunch of stuff that was up north of this area here. We had to keep the Irish Brigade. That was a no-brainer. All right. And what I'm going to do is, well, I want my map scroll. I am going to attack only with Hoods and McClaws. And what we're going to do is just to sort of simulate how things happened. When we start the fight, I'm going to execute movement with Hood's front 2 brigades, which are Law and Robertson. And then on the second turn, the front 2 brigades for McClaws will activate, and the backup brigades for Hood will activate. And then on the third turn, the secondary brigades for McClaws will activate. And then Alan can explain what the status of his units are.
Yep. One question first, Nord. Yes, I kept the whole of Caldwell's position. So we got Zook and Brooke and Kelly and Cross. So we're going to have the whole thing in there. So anyways, what we're going to do with the Union, because there's a little bit of special rules with it, but not too bad. I was reading through it. I read through it just before this game. I literally studied before the test here. And I figured it out pretty quickly in terms of what it is. But we're modifying it because there's some pieces we don't have and so forth. So all these Union units are kind of locked. They have to be released. And they can be released in one of 2 ways. First off, if Hexy comes close and attacks a unit, they're released. So they can now activate and everything else. Now, when he comes close, of course, they can return fire and do everything else that they normally could do as a non-phasing unit. So they'll still have that, but they won't be able to move. Basically, the Confederates will have the initiative and have the capability of moving until they're released. There's also a release schedule. Basically goes by turns that says what brigades get what activations, which we will try to follow that if we get onto a second and third turn there as well. But still, some of them are going to be locked, like the reinforcements and stuff, like just mentioned with Cadwell. He won't be coming in until a little bit later, and same thing with Barnes and what's his name over here, Ayers regulars and so forth. In there. So we're going to keep with that and just kind of doing modified stuff. We're basically going for Hexy's going for the peach orchard and the wheat field, try to get all those victory hexes over there and see what we can do with combat and effective brigades and so forth within there. But everybody knows this was one big mess of a battle, and we'll try to do our best to keep it that way for everybody on here, because that's the way it plays, and that's the way it's, I think, enjoyable and learnable and everything like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're doing this so that everybody can see what a player versus player using the simple rules, and we figure let's just chuck out most of the special stuff so we can play. And of course, when the game comes out, everybody can grind out all the special rules. I'm sure we will do. Let's see what's all in here tonight. We got
a lot of
Nord, Chuck, we got Mikey, Mandarin Mike's in. Hexy's here. Of course he's here. He's got to be here.
Miroslav,
be seeing him. We'll be seeing him down yonder. Greg Pico. Greg, glad to see you here, buddy. Toll. Give me a good a Confucius saying there, Toll. Greetings, people of the paper. Bill Needles. Bill, good to see you here. Reading the rules, huh? Yeah. And Nord, to answer your question, yes. Christoph, good to see you here. Thank you for staying up so late. Danny, this will not be about maneuver tonight. This will be bloodshed.
It will. Yeah, and I'll put this up here for a second. Nord's got a great question here for everybody's watching who's on the fence with this stuff. You be the judge. I mean, we're going to play this with both. Actually, it's probably a little bit more advanced in terms of number of plays, but I've gone through at least one scenario. I was playing through a little bit more today. But, you judge how quickly we're going through it. And, that's probably going to be the same with you, because, I don't think Hexy and I are any faster or anything than anybody else with this stuff. And hopefully you'll see we'll be making more decisions and strategizing like we've done with other games with this too. So, you guys be the judge as we play. Yeah,
I've noticed, I've only played probably three. Well, I'm in my third scenario over I got this one I'm playing on the table over there, the first Winchester. And I sit over there sometime yesterday, and I think 35, 40 minutes, I was done 3 turns with some shooting and whatnot. So, I mean, put it this way, I'm already to the point where I'm not having to pull the rule book open for everything.
Right.
So that's how easy it is. All right.
I might be, but I'm slowly getting there.
Yeah. Well, I figure by the time we get 3 dog in our lovely little hands, which looks like it'll be faster than before. Christoph, doing good. Thank you. Richard, glad to see you on here, buddy. Let's see, what's Toll got? The wise general places his counters before the battle, studies the terrain, and then wins in his mind before moving a single stack. Very good. True victory is not just in rolling high, but is ensuring the board dictates the enemy's defeat. I had to ask.
Wise
We're going to get to rolling. We know that the Confederates have the initiative on the first turn.
Yeah.
Everybody's always in command in these games on the first turn, so we don't have to worry about that. We are applying a special artillery rule on the first turn. All my guns all fire under the artillery activation, and then on the second turn, divisional artillery will activate with the division as if they were another brigade. And the core reserve artillery units, which the Confederates their corps were 3 divisions. Each division had its own artillery, and then they had 2 reserves. So I'll have the 2 reserves, which actually, so I've got Henry and I've got Alexander, EP Alexander, Porter Alexander. He'll be McLaws's reserve. He'll be first corps reserve, and Henry will be first corps. Henry's Hood. Where is? Oh, I don't have them. They must be all up of Alexander.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now I'll have Alexander's group will activate after the first turn. He'll activate on the artillery activation marker, and the other guys will activate on their divisionals. And like I say, when you do the artillery, you treat them just like another brigade. So, and let's just get after it. So let's go right to the efficiency phase. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull my thing down. I'm going to draw my chits.
I'm going to make a large screen so people can see it a little easier.
I'll drop mine in and pull my chits first, and then I'll pull them out of the way. You can drop yours in.
Yeah, you get 3 3s and 3 2s. I get 3 3s, 2 2, 3 3s, and 2 1s. Okay.
All right. So Longstreet drew a 2, and Pendleton, the artillery, drew a 3. Let me get mine out of the way.
All right, let me.
You can drag all yours in.
Yep. All right. So I get. He's there. Come on. Yep. 3 3s. 3 2s. Well, this is interesting. He's got a little bit different. I'm going to clone that so there's 2 ones. He doesn't have a 4. He's only got 2 1s in here. So that must be from the full version. I'm going to get rid of that. Delete. So now I've got my. Whoa, that's a little bit big. Hold on. So yeah, no, I'm not going to show you that. But
Slob, I needed you to email me because the email you put your name in, I deleted the damn email like an idiot. I need you to email me back. Give me your name.
Second.
Unless you want me calling you Slob when I meet up with you in June.
I get the 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. Okay. Let me get my rest of my guys out of here. Oh, you know what they've done? They've got 2 efficiency pools now here.
Yeah, but I was trying to in the other the first Winchester one. If
Yep.
you drag them both in there, they merge together.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, because the minute you click on to draw one, it'll pulls them all together.
Oh, pulls them all together. All right, that's too bad. All right. Well, I thought that was kind of cool, but maybe not. All right. So I've got my efficiencies.
Let me get some EMs. Or you mean I got to go draw these things? God darn it! All right. So, where are they?
Oh yeah, we got to get it. Next is the AM.
The AMs, and I don't. They've got them listed. Oh, no, they're not.
They should be in the USA CSA.
Yeah, they got to be in the units.
No,
but I don't.
No, they're not in the units. They put them. Draw pool, game track.
Where did they put them? Markers? Yeah, no, wait a minute. Yeah, activation markers are under markers.
They are under markers.
I've got. I don't have to worry about March. That's for sure. I already put the random event
March. Yeah, there's no March for people with the scenario. It's all.
And remember, in this version, you can't get more than 3 activations in this one. So, all right, so I'm going to get 2 for Hood and 2 for McElhaney. And I already tell you right now, right off the bat, I'm going to keep an artillery out as the first one.
Where's my chart?
All right, and all mine.
Grand Garage. Oops, come on.
All mine are in.
All right, hold on. I'm getting them. Barnes. I got Ayers. Oops.
There's no fatigue in simple rules, Nord.
Oh, there we go. Gotta resize this. Yeah, the hardest part is getting Vassal straight.
Yeah, I wish we could find somebody that would fix that shit in Vassal.
Gee, who do we know that could do that?
Well, I understand there's a couple.
Is he out here? He's not commenting tonight.
Yeah, he's not retaliated yet.
Yeah. All right.
He's there. He's speaking, but he's not retaliated.
He's there. Okay. How you doing, Ross? If you're there. Who else do I need? Oh, I need 3rd Corps. Please. And now I gotta clone some AMs.
Yeah, Nord, I agree. And the 3 activations with individual march modes. I'm having to use skirmish markers over in First Winchester as the march because there's only 1 march marker for each. I mean, I could pull from other games, but I don't want to mix that stuff up.
And smart line.
Now, Nord, if you'd been smart, you would have just set up that 1 map scenario from Dead of Winter and play. You know what? No, I'm calling BS. I don't think you have a monster game in you to play. I want proof that you can do it. It doesn't have to be the 4-mapper, but I want to see you play GBACW. You can play a 1-map scenario, and I want evidence. There, the harassment has started.
All right, I got all my guys here.
That's a good point, Nord. I could use blank ones.
All right, I got my AMs in there.
All right, so we already know I'm going to start with artillery, so we're locked and loaded for that. We'll go right to the activation segment, which nothing's going to happen but fire because the artillery can't. It's going to shoot.
Yep.
I'm going to do anything else.
Let me get this out of the way.
Yeah, so you guys will get to see this right off the bat.
Zoom this up, and where you're starting, I'm going to zoom in on you.
All right, let's see. Let me. Well, this is going. I'm going to have to pick and prod to see what can actually hit what. I know the one thing I need to look at first is.
You look at that. I'll give these guys some trivia on this.
All right, go right ahead.
Where is he? 17th Maine. That's one of my ones I've studied quite a bit. And interesting fact on this: before they got up here on the first day, while everybody was fighting, they were actually sightseeing. The officers and everybody were taking the tour of the monastery down in Emmitsburg. And if you've ever been there, Emmitsburg, there's a couple of Catholic monasteries there. It's supposed to be very beautiful. They're still there. They've been there for 100 and some odd years, a couple hundred years on there. But they were actually touring that when the first day's battle was going on. And they were actually technically they were holding the gap down there at Emmitsburg so that there wasn't any cavalry or anybody come by. But the rest of the Third Corps was, moving up. They didn't come up till the end of first day, almost into the morning before they got up there. And that's kind of why they're in the back of the line. They were the last ones that were in there.
I just noticed something. You got to take the skirmishers are on the map. This was definitely set up for 3 Dog Deluxe.
Oh, the second U.S. What you talk about? The second U.S. Shark?
Yeah. Oh, they look like skirmishers to me. That's why.
Yeah. No, that's.
They look like the skirmish counters. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah. Okay. Nope. We're all good. All good. My bad. All right. So let's see. Let's do some range checks here now. So I was following what he was saying. If you're using the broke down counters, you can either fire those individually like that, or what you do is if, like in the Confederate batteries, the player can choose which type of gun it is. And in the batteries, like where the Union has like 4 guns and 2 guns in their battalion or whatever, you take the one that has the most guns. And that's in the I'll have to show you where that rule is.
That's in the beginning of the series rules, I believe.
Yeah.
I saw that there too.
Choose. And I'm glad I found that when I was over playing First Winchester. So because I think it probably more affects me than it does you. So it's in the, and you guys. Oh, that's another thing. If people don't know, you can actually download these rules now. They're up on, I think it's the 3 Dog site on GMT. You can pull those down. You got to look in the living rules section, I think, of the 3 Dog site, and everything there too. Let's see. I'm going to check the rocky terrain. Oh, fire combat. Oh, yeah, Nord. These aren't flat. These aren't counters. These are actually the victory hexes. Those aren't counters. That's where he's trying to capture. And I think, can you? Oh, you can't flip them, can you? That's too bad. Hold on. Let me try something. All right. So orchards do not block line of sight, but woods do. Okay. You can flip them. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and, whoops, you jumped me. All right, you jumped me again. Stop it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. All right, whoops. All right, so we're going to fire. We got 6 guns down here. I think the P10s, let me see, the P10s or the TBs. Yeah, you got P10s, TBs, and Napoleons. All right, it's 11. You should be able to get them all out to 11. It's all minus. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah. So it's I'm going to use the one for the P10. So it's -1.
Yeah.
So we're going to fire 6 -1 at your cannons there. Hold on. Yeah, -1. It's 6 guns. That's -2. You notice the range chart on the new stuff? Oh no, that is new. Never mind. All right, so -2, you're in terrain of rocks. That's -2 more, so that's -4.
Yeah.
And that's how easy this is to determine your die roll modifiers. And you're gonna have to show them the chart because I can't do it.
Yeah, I'll bring that up in the next round here. I'm getting it now. I'm trying to find it now.
All right, well, I am going to fire, and I roll a 9 right off the bat. A 9 -4 is a 5. That's a cohesion check.
Cohesion check.
And those guns want to return fire back. Now, when you all are playing this, okay, when you get the rules and you're playing this, if I declare fire on something before I fire, the opponent has to declare return fire. Because, like, if I have multiple stacks shooting at one, he's got to declare his return fire and what he's going to return fire at. And hopefully you'll see that when we start moving in closer to fire.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to fire. That's too far. I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to fire.
Well, there's no ammo loss, so.
Yeah, they just thought of that. I was thinking ammo loss, but then I got to get my mind out of that. That's okay. That's still quite a bit of range.
All right, so let's shoot. Let's go here. Let's go to this guy here. He's got 4 guns in there, and Napoleons are the most, so it's going to be the Napoleons. Let's shoot. Let's shooty bang bang. Those woods are down below. So that
Wait a minute, I didn't roll a cohesion check on Smith's battery.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Anything but a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
All right. We'll try this again. Do we want to shoot right there? Yeah, we'll shoot right there. It's 7 hexes, Napoleons. Where's my chart? It's going to be a -1. There are 5 guns, I think. 3, 4. Yep, there's 5 guns. 5 guns is a -1, so now we're at -2. And I don't think there's any terrain for you. Oh yeah, he's in the woods, so that's -3. And I am higher. No, I'm not. Same elevation. Damn it. Why can't he be 1 lower? All right, so what I say, -4?
Yeah.
No, -3.
Yep.
-3. All right, here we go. And we roll a 6 on a -3. That's a 3. That's a cohesion check on him.
1. Yeah.
Now, there's another rule for you guys. My cannons just fired that infantry. If he happens to have artillery within 3 hexes of that infantry, that artillery can also return fire if he has line of sight.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Pretty powerful defensive stuff. I can't.
Joe, if that's what you read, make sure we haven't done it yet. We only fired two, but yeah, I think you may be right. They can't fire at the same hex, multiple stacks. So we need to validate that. We need a rule check on that one. All right, let's get that done. I should mark those fired, but I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's see. What else can we see? He's not going to be able to see him. The orchards don't block anything, so let's see. Let's do line of sight from here to here. That's 8 hexes. What do we got in there? Orchards do not block, so we're good. TBs and P10s are both the same at 8 hexes. It's going to be -1. All right, so we got 4. Oh, do I want to do that? Because if that rule is in effect, I may not want to do that. Those guys are elevated there, so let's shoot over there. They're above the woods. Same thing, 8 hexes. Is that just a leader? See, that's what I'm saying. Is there somebody under Detrobrand?
Give me a flash where you are.
Because I can't shoot if not.
No, there's Detrobrand is by himself.
Okay, so I can't shoot.
Next to the 110.
All right, so there's nothing for me to shoot at there. All right, these guys are sitting. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Oh, turn it back on, dummy. Oh, I hate that. I wish the line of sight button changed colors.
Yeah.
Let's shoot those guys.
All right.
I think they're in the woods. Yeah, so it's -1, minus, let's see, I got 4 guns. Yep, 4 guns. So we got -1 for distance. We got -2 for strength points. So that's 3. He's in the woods. That's 4. And I am at higher elevation. So that's going to be -3.
There we go. I got the chart up finally.
All right. All right. So we rolled a 0. He didn't hit nothing. The rounds fell out the front of the barrel and fell right on the ground.
Yeah. So what, just back up a second, what Hexy's been talking about with modifiers, here you see the SP modifiers over here. And then we have just regular modifiers over here that modify this fire table up here. And that's it. That's your attacking. That's it. Firing, shocking, everything right there.
But Nord, he's talking about at 4 hexes or more. Identify that one. But you're right. Combine. You can when you're firing like that. But I think what Joe's saying, because, and I want to say that Nathan puts in the notes in the artillery section that because during the Civil War they were never good at getting coordinated fire.
Yes.
Right. Now let's go up here and we can raise a little hell. Hopefully. So let's save. And you notice we're working from right to left or left to right. That's one of the things he talks about in the rules. So what do we got here? We've got, yeah, matter of fact, we need to validate that rule because, okay, so this is going to be canister range. So we're going to be firing. Oh,
that's
guns.
Third main.
Yeah. Do I want to shoot at them or the guns? No, I think we need to shoot at them. So we're going to be shooting. We're going to be shooting 2 stacks here. This one and this one at these guys. So let's go. The first one is the lower one is Napoleons and TBs. I get to choose since it's even. It's always going to be Napoleons. So that's going to be a +2. So we've got 4 guns. All right, at +2, -2 for strength points. So that's 0. And it's not, none of the terrain's going to matter. So it's just a straight up 0.
Yeah.
All right. First one is, here we go. Let me go ahead and pop the second one because he's going to be able to return fire with those guys. So,
yeah, I could return fire. Let's see, they're rifles. Let me bring the chart up here.
Well, hold on. I got to do my other set of batteries.
Oh, do your other one. Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we got 8 and they're all the same. So, which one's better? The H, no. Oh, those were 24s. All right, so those are, it's going to be +2 again. This time we have 8 guns, all right, which you can fire up to 12 if it's artillery only in a hex, all right.
What are they, Napoleons?
Yeah, I'm going to use the Napoleons. It's 2, 2, 2, 2. 4 different gun types. Well, I'll be glad when we get the regular counter, so.
Yeah.
I'm curious though how he's going to do that when you have that balance of guns like that.
Right.
All right, so 8 guns at 3 is +2. Yep. No modifier for strength, it's 0.
0.
And there's no other terrain. So just a straight up +2. This could be lethal.
Yeah.
This could be lethal. +2, 7, 8, 9. So he's going to suffer.
Hit.
Yep. Hit, CC, and a, was it 9 is a 2 step losses.
Yeah.
I know y'all can see how this works. So now you're going to return fire too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Let me do the return fire here too. So let me put up here. So that's a CH, just so I remember, because I can't remember much anymore.
So he's shooting with this guy at one of these 2 stacks.
Yeah, let's see. You got Cabell there, who's got a leader there. So I'll go with the other stack that doesn't have the leader to get some sort of chance. So let's see. Let's bring up that fire table again. Oops, what happened here? Where did it go? There we go. So he is rifled. So he's going to be 3 hexes away. Yeah. So it's -2. That's not good. He's a 4 strength, which is now going to be a -4. That's this guy. That's that row right there. So he's -6. What else we got? Terrain? No.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. So it's going to be a -6. So I need to roll high. Bottom line.
Gotta roll a 9, I think.
That's not going to do it. All right.
So we're moving.
So he's going to take a cohesion hit. So he flips over the cohesion hit.
So when you take a cohesion hit from fresh strength, you flip to the disordered side.
Right. Now, second thing is now he's going to take a cohesion check. This is just like our UDD from the full rules. So he's a 3. He rolled a 6. He fails. So there is kind of a mini second disorder chart called a cohesion and failed cohesion summary check. And on there, when a unit's disordered from fire combat, it will retreat and accrues step losses. So in this case, it's gonna take its 2 step losses.
Yeah. So when y'all are playing this, you do all your cohesion stuff first, then you retreats and apply the big step losses, like the step losses you get on the chart from 1 step loss, 2 step loss. Then you apply those at the end.
So yeah. So now he's got 1 step loss for that failed cohesion check, and now minus 2 more. So he's got 3 losses. And he is with, let's see, where's his unit? Trying to look for his brigade here. Oh, he's part of Ward's brigade. That's right. So he's part of Ward's brigade, way down here, right there. All right. So Ward is going to get 3. If I can find him here.
This is so cool, guys. The way you track casualties is so cool.
Where's strength points? There we go. So Ward is going to get 3 casualties. All right. Now, yeah, so now he's retreated. He's way over there, but Ward actually takes the casualties because that's going to affect essentially his brigade cohesion, for lack of a better word, in terms of how it's going to work. He still stays disordered up here, but he still has his initial strength point, but it's going to start wearing down because at the end of the turn, if he hits him again, gets some more losses. If he gets up to 7, he may disappear, depending upon what else happens as part of the combat ineffective check at the end.
Move on to the next one here. We're going to fire with this stack yonder, and they are going to fire. We got to put something on those guns. Got to put something on those guns. Got to get them cannons off of that hill. Get him out of that peach orchard so I can run it. 6 hexes. What do we got in here? We got 3 TBs and 1 P10. So it's going to be TBs at 6 hexes or -1. All right. So we got 4. We got -1 to start.
Mm-hmm.
4 guns, -2, -3, because you can get a -2 there. There's no artillery or no terrain for me. So it's a -3. Oh, wait. You and they're not on a stone wall, are they? No. I am, though.
No, they're in the orchard, though.
Yeah, I don't think is there a minus for the orchard?
That's it. I'm just going to check on that for orchards. There is something for orchards.
Artillery fire at 2 to 3 hex range, and infantry fire at 2+ hex range through the orchard has a minus. So no, it's not 2 to 3 hexes. So I'm good. So it's just -3. It's item B at the bottom of the terrain chart.
Yeah, no, yep. I see it.
All right, we rolled a 1 power shot. Now, do those cannons? He would declare return fire if those cannons want to shoot back. Because now that I fire at them, they're active.
Right. Yep. Anything you fire at is active, which I should have marked a little bit better. Let's see, what can I do?
Yeah, I know who I shot at. So I shot at your green brigade down below. I shot at the artillery down there below.
Yeah,
I shot at the
just looking at a way to mark them as I thought they might have.
Yeah, I wonder if those are part of the system. Dave, how you doing? Pete, good to see you, buddy. Joe, good call on that, man. I knew when you said that. I said, yeah, I think he's got that right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll try to remember them as we're playing here. We're just
all right. We got 37 people out there. Say hello if you're lurking. Follow Danny's lead. All right. So I can't now. Enemy units do not block line of sight. So I'm going to shoot because it's getting tough here. So I should have put those guns together. God darn it. All right. So we're going to shoot that infantry back there. Napoleons at 7 hexes are going to be minus a bunch, I think. No, -1. Okay. 4 guns, -1 for range or for gun weapon type. -2 more for strength, so that's -3. Artillery is the same, so -3 on the guns. And we got a 7 -3 is a 4. That's a cohesion check on. Whoops, yeah, on the Pennsylvanians right there.
Pennsylvania. All right, there's 7.
On Nord's brothers.
You roll a 4. They're okay.
All right.
Hanging tough, Nord.
All right, let's move on up. What can I shoot at now? Well, I guess we're going to have to. Oh, this bites. All right, well, let's go here. Got to use these guns while I can. We'll shoot right there. All right, that's going to be, darn it, if they were only 3 hexes. All right, so that's going to be 0, but he's 4 guns. So that's -2. I am at higher elevation, and it is a 4 hex shot. So that's another +1, I think. Yeah. So if you look at that chart, guys, it has +1 for artillery on high ground at 4+ hex range. All right.
Yeah, that's this.
So what I said -2 and then +1, so -1. 0. Man, that's the third one I've rolled already. And what kind of, they're carrying what? European rifles, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go. Let's move up the line a little more. All right. We'll go right here. Oops. Go right here and we'll shoot at. Oh, stop that. I hate that. All right. We'll shoot into this hex right here. All right. We're all at the same level.
Going for the
six. 6 hexes with H12s is going to be -1. There's only 4 guns, so that's -2, -3, and that's it, -3.
Good.
All right. And 9. Oh, we got a 6. That's still a cohesion check.
Cohesion check. All right.
Well, I have all these 9s and shit earlier.
Top
so now,
one.
when you do cohesion check in this game, guys, you roll 1 dice and you apply it to everybody in the stack.
Yep. Even though he's at shot and shell, which is going to be different than the full rules. So here we go.
And if you suffer a cohesion hit on a stack, the whole stack suffers the hit.
Yep. Everybody flips.
All right.
All right, they passed. They held strong.
All right, what else we got? I think that's it. I think it's all the batteries I got.
Okay.
All right, so that I should have shot at those other cannons. I didn't. What a boo-boo that was. All right, so guess what? We just finished pretty much. Let's go over to the chart or the table. So we just did fire phase. Now we do attrition. Now we don't have to worry about attrition because the number down here on this unit is a 3. Now I'll give you a quick explanation of that. When a brigade reaches 7 strength point losses, you have to apply attrition to them. And you have to get that 7 back under 7 by routing a unit off the map. You know, that's just how if you think about it, it kind of works the same way, only you don't have to track all the freaking losses on individual regiments. Okay. Makes it easier. Now, we do have some brigades that their unit strengths for each of their regiments are above a 7. So what you do is you'll use the number of the biggest unit, and they have to reach that. And then if, like, I have a brigade that has a 10 strength point unit in it, so when they reach the 10, you know, they have 10s, 8s, and 9s. All right. When I reach that 10, they're going to take a loss. Okay. Yep. And then if you take the 10 off the board, then your 9 is your highest one on there. But outside of those rare occasions, which I'm hoping they fix that within the starter kit box they're giving out or selling, and in the 3-dog where you have the units aren't that highest strength. So
the other thing to remember with this, which threw me off a little bit until I beat it into myself here, is that with the attrition phase, this happens not only with the phasing player, but also with the non-phasing player too. So both sides can lose at the same time in one activation. So think about this across a whole turn. If you've got 20 activations, you could take some serious damage on the phase.
And I got a feeling we're going to see that in this scenario. So, all right, next kit is Mr. Barnes.
Barnes. Okay. Well, he's not released.
Oh, he's okay. Let me draw another one. And so, guess what? I get to go through the whole cycle again. So I drew the artillery.
When they're pulling. Yep, he did artillery.
All right, so let's go back and do it one more time.
Right. Yeah, just for people, yeah, you go ahead and figure out what you're doing. I'm just going to explain about Barnes. Barnes didn't activate because he's not released yet. He's sitting way back here, and we have a release schedule that's going to trigger. And unless he's attacked, here he is back here. Unless he's attacked, you're not going to see him come out for a little bit. So
all right, so I'm going to use the TBs down yonder to shoot at this guy here. It's going to be -1 for range or for weapon strength. There are, weapons range. I'm sorry. There are 6 guns, so 6 guns is -1. That's -2. You're on stone, so that's -4.
Yep.
And we're at the same elevation. So here we go again, -4. Y'all get to see this twice. That's a 1. That's nothing. Do those guns want to return fire?
Yep.
And remember what I'm saying, you guys. When you're playing this game, they have to declare return fire. I get it. I get why that's there, but you know, it works fine for me either way.
And I'm holding off. I'm not going to be
All right.
firing yet. I know there's no low ammo, but
I got you.
I'm going to make my shots count anyways.
We're going to go right through the same thing again we did earlier. And we'll shoot at that guy. Or no, I shot at somebody else last time. No, I shot at him. Yeah, I shot at him. Okay. So that was 7 hexes, and I got to use the Napoleons. So the Napoleons at 7 are -1. So we have 5 guns, -1. That's 4. -1 for strength. So that's -2. And he's in the woods. That's -3. I think he's in the woods, right? Yep, -3. No elevation. So -3. And we rolled a 3. That's a nothing. A big nothing burger again. Come on, Johnny Reb. Get some guns hitting shit here. All right, let's see.
Figured they'd be right next door to Longstreet. They'd be aiming a little bit better.
Yeah, they're literally sitting right next to him. All right, let's shoot up yonder at this guy. 8 hexes. That is TBs and P10s at 8. They're going to be the same. So that's going to be -1. All right, we got 4 guns, -1 for range, -2 for strength. So that's -3 and same elevation. All right, so -3. 2, another power stroke. Not shooting very well. Not shooting very well. All right, let's go to the next stack yonder. All right, we're going to shoot at, I think we're going to shoot at, how many guns has he got in there? He's got 4. Oh, yeah, we're going to save him. He's got 8. We're going to shoot at the back infantry unit there. All right, that's 6 hexes with TBs and Napoleons. We're probably going to use the TBs. Yeah, -1. Oh, they're both -1. All right. So 4 -1, and then -2 more. So it's 4 -3, same elevation. So 4 -3. 9. That's going to be a 6. So that's a cohesion check.
And there are 7. So. Oh, you got lucky.
Oh, we scored. Oh, and he's all. Oh, did you just put him or?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is there 2 of them there? Because he went down to a 4. That's a pretty dramatic drop. Usually they drop to 1. Yeah, that's him. 114.
Yeah, well, your sharpshooters or your third main dropped drastically too. So
yeah, okay, maybe that's what they've done. Usually it's just a one point drop, but maybe.
And didn't they say they were changed? Well, and I think we're seeing it here because like I'm looking at some of the Union artilleries have been reduced to 7s. Yeah. Remember there was a lot of hollering about artillery being at 8s and 9s all the time. All right. So
well, maybe that's what they've done is made, if they're in good order, they're stronger, but once they disorder, they're, start to
harder to recover too. All right. We're going to shoot 8 guns at 5 hexes right there. Everybody's a 0 on that one. So it's going to be 8. It's going to be the same elevation. 8 guns is a 0. So it's going to be a straight up 8.
I will return fire on that one.
Okay. All right. And that's how you do it, folks. All right. And we rolled a 5. That's a cohesion check on his cannons. He's going to return fire first. Now, in the normal rules, artillery shooting artillery like that, if I disorder him with my shot, the artillery does not get to return fire.
Yep. So I'm a P10. I think that's a big 0.
Should be the same as mine.
Is it? Oh, because you use P10s. All right. And then 6, so -1. Same elevation.
Yeah, I had
It's
8.
a -1.
All right.
All right. 4 is a 3.
So we both got cohesion checks.
Cohesion checks. All right.
Defender goes first.
Yep. Hold on. There we go. Yep, he's good.
All right, and then for me, 2. Nobody's ruined. All right, now let's shoot with Alexander. Ooh, what am I going to shoot at? All of those guys have already been shot at, so let's shoot at these guys. 8 hexes.
Yep.
Okay, how many guns do I got in here? I got 3 and 1. We're going to use, it's the TB, so at 8 hexes is going to be a -1. So we got 4 -1 and then -2 more. So that's -3. Same elevation. So -3. 7 -3 is a 4 cohesion check on this stack right there.
Cohesion
How
check.
fast this stuff goes, guys. I mean, it just rolls. CC, how you doing, buddy?
He's good.
All right. Moving on up the line. Man, I really should have. Oh, I can move. I forgot. I don't have to fire. I can move.
Hey, Joe, welcome back. Hope the power stays on for you.
Right, so
Nah, he got another artillery attack, so.
Yeah, I'm going to move, I think. So, tell you what, so I'm going to move.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. It's 2 and clear, but what is a stone? Stone wall's in my damn way there. Why do they have 0 movement for artillery over stone walls? Letter K.
+0, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Stone wall hex size.
Okay.
I mean, I knew they probably had gates to them, so. All right, well, yeah, I'm going to move. Let's see. What do we got? All orchards. Orchards are 2 for artillery. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So it's going to be, I'm going to go 2, 4 to there. All right, and then I'm going to go 2 to there. So those 2 move, but the bottom guy is a, oh, come on. Where'd he go?
He's disappeared. Wait a minute. Open him. I don't see him. Where'd he go?
This is what I'm talking about. There's a bug. Hold on, let me back up. Let's do this.
Back.
All right, let me shoot with him first. All right, those H12s are going to shoot.
Okay.
I'll do that first. I got to remember that, though. That's weird. 4 hexes. No. No, let's shoot at, damn it, stop that. Let's shoot at these guns. Yeah, let's shoot at those guns. All right, so let's shoot, that's 6 hexes, H12s at 6 hexes are -1. He's only 4, so that's -2, -3, same elevation, -3. 7 -3 is a 4. Those guns are going to return fire.
Yeah, I return fire. Napoleons.
Yeah.
Well, that's a cohesion check, right? That's a CC.
Yeah.
Oops. Just to make note of that. Oh my God, this having to go to the PDF is a pain in the neck. I may have to drop this chart into our version of this vassal just to make it easier.
No, Mike, on their charts they show like they have disrupted. That's a good question, Mike. That is a very good question. No, because they have 0 under the up and down gradual slope stuff too. So
let's see, a 6. So he's a -1.
All right.
Oh, oops, -1. Nah, that's a miss. So it's a CC on him. Oh, he failed. Oh, come on. He's at 8 and he fails.
Now I'm going to execute my move. 2, 4. That's not good. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let me do this. Let's try this. Let's move 1 in there. Yeah,
he disappears.
Yep.
Actually, do this. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Let's move him there and then back.
Okay.
And then him in there.
There you go. All right, and then we can move.
There's something about the initial position, I bet, that's off with it.
There we go. Okay.
Here we go. All right.
All right.
Cool.
So we don't have any attrition check because that guy's still a 3.
Well,
so let's draw.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, you already drew.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you something else?
Bring it back up here, but it's
okay. Well, I drew Barnes again. So
yeah. So, anyways, he's Well, that's it. I mean, that's your third artillery. So
Yeah, this will be it right here. So we get to do it one more time. Trust me, guys, we're going to start fighting here in a minute. Wait a minute,
This is a vassal thing. I think we're caught up in some sort of loop in there.
Robert Delaney, how you doing, sir? Larry, thank you. From the islands. Eric, good to see you on here, partner. Who else we got hiding in here? I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Dave 10, good to see you here. Okay, I think we're caught up now. How many bodies we got here? Oh, come on. 34 people. I know everybody had said hello. Say hello. Let us know you're out there watching.
Yeah, Mike, I don't think it means it can't go through. We're gonna have to clarify that with him. It just says 0. Much like you would have for going up and down gradual slope is also a 0. So we'll check with Nathan on that one.
All right, we're gonna do the same thing again. It's gonna be minus freaking 4 to those guns. Now I got them all memorized.
You should.
4 to those cannons. So, all right, we rolled an 8 minus 4 is a 4 to those guns want to return fire.
Well, you go back after Buckland again? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, Smith. This guy.
Up on the hill.
Oh, you rolled an 8. So what did it make it? 4? Sorry, I'm behind you here. What's the result?
CC. Cohesion check.
CC. Yeah. Nah, I'm not going to fire. It's too far away. We'll take the CC. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. We're in a vassal loop, I think. All right.
I'm going to say that 3 dog. So the preview copies, which we don't get, but Dick's already got his previews. He said they're perfect. And he said, and we already know that the games are on the boat from China. So they usually say it's like a 6-week period on that. And then within 6 weeks after that, they should be shipped. So what, 12 weeks? So 3 months?
Yeah.
Hopefully at the worst case.
I think the end of March, I think there's thinking about it.
And you can get the rules. The simple rules are on the GMT website. So, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Hope that answered your question. William, good to see you here.
William, yeah. Welcome from Canada. Welcome to Canada.
What do we got?
Moving You're still firing.
The line here. Yeah, it seems like that's all we've done this game so far.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to be Napoleons again. So I should have these remembered by now. I really should. All right, so we're going to go 7 hexes with Napoleons. That guy's just holding his ground right there. So
he's in the woods too.
Yeah, it was -3. I remember. Yeah. So no, it's minus because there's only there's 5 guns, so it's -1, -2, -3.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, power roll. I think that's the 3rd time he's done that.
We're getting highs and lows, nothing in the middle.
I know, nothing in the middle. You're right. All right, let's go up yonder to this one again. And let's go with, all right, let's shoot at, nope, can't do that. He's cutting off that corner. Let's try to, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that? No, let's shoot. We're going to shoot at the 9 hexes at that guy right there.
The guy behind.
Right. So what do we got? TVs and P10s at 9 hexes are -1. All right, so we're going to shoot 4, -1, -2 more for strength. So that's -3. Same elevation, -3. God, I love this so much easier than the other stuff.
4.
All right, 7-4 CC check on the disordered.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we get. 6. All right. Here comes the middle stuff. So he fails. All right. So there's another one that's on this mini second disorder chart. So he's already disordered. This is fire combat. So he's going to retreat and take a step loss. So let's see. Where do I want to sit him?
That's another thing in this game too, as opposed to the original ones that you don't. If you go through units, there's no. From what I understand, there's no penalty.
Going to get him down in this little gully to get him away from your sights, and also with Graham, his leader. And Graham will take a step loss right there. So there we have it.
Yeah, go ahead and put the strength point underneath the leader. Because you got too many leaders in that area.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So that guy's shot. Now let's move up the line. right here. And now he is going to shoot at the guy on the, let's see, either way it's going to mess. So he's going to shoot there. That's 5 hexes. All right, we got Napoleons and TBs at 5 hexes. They're going to be zeros. So it's going to be 0 for range. It's going to be -2 for strength. Same elevation. So -2. 0. Another power roll. All right, let's go over to this group here. These are the guys I want to raise hell with. So
which
I need to pop this artillery right here somehow. 5 hexes. That's going to be a 0.
Yeah, I'll return fire.
Okay. This is going to be 8 guns at 5. It's going to be 0 all across the board.
Yeah.
So straight up 8. Oh my God. Didn't hit shit.
Got a cohesion check. It's a CC.
A 2 is a CC?
0, yeah.
Oh, it is 2 to 6. My bad. Okay.
Hold on. Let me just mark it so I don't forget it. All right. Great. So I'm firing back. I think I'm on a -1.
Yeah, -1.
That's a miss. So I got to do a CC on him. He's a 7. Come on. All right.
Hey, he passed.
He's good. Clark's holding his ground.
Holding his ground. All right. Alexander, EP. Yeah, you would think they would get a modifier for the leaders being there.
Yeah.
And especially with Alexander. He was such a stud. 8 hexes to that right there, to right there. And he's going to fire 3 and 1. Use the TBs at 8 hexes. That's -1. 4 guns, -2, -3. Same elevation, -3. Oh, nothing. All right.
Yeah.
And now we got all these guys together. This is what we want to see. All right. So let's go with, God, if those guys were, I should have moved 1 forward last time is what I should have done. All right. Let's put it on these guns right here. Now, guns, if guns take losses, the battery takes a loss.
Yeah, we'll lose a gun. Strength point comes off.
All right, so that is 6 hexes. That's going to be a 0 across the board. And we've got 12 cannons, which is the max cannons in a hex by themselves can shoot.
Right.
So straight up 12. 9. Oh, that's painful. 2. All right, and they're disordered, so they're not going to return fire. Oh.
They're already disordered.
But do these guns want to return fire?
At them? Yeah, because they could return fire, couldn't they?
Yep.
Yes, yeah. All right, so hold on. So they scored a catch up.
Doug Winslow, how are you, sir?
So they scored a cohesion hit.
Cohesion check. So far I am, buddy.
2 SPs. Okay.
I'm in the 5th turn now. I'm in the fight at Malvern Hill right now, Doug.
2 SPs.
Arthur, how you, sir? Good to see you on here.
All right. So what's his range here?
Well, Jerry, if you're going to do it, you better do it now before that boat gets here.
7 Napoleons. 7 Napoleons. I think that's a -1. Yes, it is. Same height. 6 guns. That's another -1. -2. I make it. 2. That's a miss. All right. So this guy, now he takes a cohesion hit. All right, which means he's disordered again. Now he retreats and accrues another step loss. So what do we have? We had 2 step losses.
Wait a minute. Do guns actually retreat?
Yeah, I think they do.
11.
Not unless they're next to him.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me retreat him.
Artillery units never retreat, but may become abandoned.
Even.
Yeah, it just says straight up.
Fire.
Hold on. Infantry and cavalry units retreat when a disordered unit suffers a cohesion hit, or when a stack targeted by charging units gets a no results on the fire table. Artillery units never retreat, but may become abandoned. Units incurring multiple retreats from the same Okay, so let me read 9.31 real quick. Don't use this enough. If a non-phasing artillery unit is required to retreat as a result of fire combat, whether from a failed retreat check or suffering cohesion hits when disordered, and is adjacent to any of its attackers, place an abandoned one marker on it, and place
Right.
the battery at the bottom of the stack.
Right. It's not abandoned here yet. I don't think.
So they don't retreat, I don't think. Yeah.
They just take the strength point loss.
Yeah, they just take they flip and they take the strength points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. They're
So he's
already
gonna lose. He's gonna lose 3, isn't he? Oh well, he's
3.
got to roll command. He's got to roll cohesion check too.
Yeah, but that's not going to do anything, is it?
Yep, cohesion hit. Cohesion. So you take the cohesion hit. Was he disordered already?
Yeah, he was disordered already.
All right. So there's a strength point loss there, and then he does a cohesion check.
Right. But
Remember, hit and check are 2 different things.
yeah, but they only get 1 cohesion hit.
Cohesion hit.
Yeah, he's got to do the check.
The check is different than the cohesion hit.
Right, but he's not going to take a cohesion. This is where it gets a little funky, and we were talking with Nathan.
No, because I clarified it with him the other night. Because it's separate, so he was. Which one are we talking about here? Oh, he's already disordered. Check. All right, so he's going to get a cohesion hit. That's a strength point loss.
Yeah, that's a strength.
All right, now he's going to roll a cohesion check. If he fails that, he's going to take another gun loss.
Oh, he still takes the gun loss.
Yeah. It would be if there were like 2 different things shooting at him and they both got cohesion hits.
Yeah.
Then he would only take the 1. So.
All right. So he's just going to get 3.
Right, 3.
There we go.
All right, and I believe we are finally done
with the artillery.
We haven't attritioned anybody. Not even close yet.
No.
All right, draw pool. Since you're bringing the thing up, why don't you pull the chits? Since you're pulling the chart up.
You're getting ahead of me. Let's see. Crawford. I don't think you've attacked anybody with Crawford units yet. So he's not doing anything. Yeah, let's see. Come on. Hood. There we go.
Oh, now we're going to get into some battleage. All right. So to remind y'all what we're going to do on this first turn, the only brigades that are going to activate are Robertson and Law. And since they are 10 miles away, 1, 2, 3, the stone walls are 0. Well, these were kind of low stone walls anyhow.
Robinson's here, and Law is way down there.
All right. So orchards and stone walls don't cost anything. So if I go 1, 2, 3, I still won't be in range.
I should bring that up for him too. Hold on. Oops. Oh, shoot. All right, hit the wrong button.
All right. Now, first turn, everybody's in command, but your normal routine on the order on the sequence of play would be to mark your out of command units. So we don't have to worry about that. And then you decide whether you're going to adopt attack posture. Attack posture is you cut your movement in half, and that's the only form or formation you can be in to close to into the zone of control of an enemy. So I'm a little bit too far away. So what I'm going to do is Henry or Law is not going to be in attack posture. He's going to be in regular. All right. You can stack up to 15 in a hex. And if you're in attack posture and you do a charge, which is closing adjacent to an enemy unit, you can fire all the strength points in the hex. If not, if you're firing at range or you're not in charge, you can only fire 7. So let's get the moving. We're going to go. Oh, I got to check that. What is that?
And none of these are in attack movement, right?
No, the Law's not. I'm not putting Law on attack movement.
Okay.
I want to see that. Where's that terrain at? Why am I not seeing that terrain? That's not a railroad cut.
Actually, Nordic, if Rick Barber was still around, he could probably tell you the exact fraction of how tall those were.
Well, I know the ones down on Warfield Ridge are not very high. They don't have that terrain on the map, on the index.
What?
Going over that little slope line right there in front of him.
I've got it up here.
I don't see it. Oh, yeah, up steep slope or down steep slope. Okay, it's 0 going down.
Slope. Yeah,
we're going down. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got to face these guys. Got to remember that. Got to have them faced.
Still got facing.
Oops.
Yeah, I like what they've done with that, putting in the little hash marks for the steep slope. That helps quite a bit.
Right. All right, what do we got in here? We got a 7. Yeah, and so it doesn't cost you anything to change facing, but he still says you got to move through the front hexes. So, I mean, I get that. I get it, and I don't get it. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. Let me back that up. 1, 2, 3, because I didn't use its stream is +1, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for him. Actually, you know what? Let me back this all up. God darn it.
Yeah, while you're doing that, yeah, Nord, you got to think of these farmers way back when building these stone walls. They were just getting the rocks out of the fields, and they weren't building them very high. We've got a ton of them up here where I am, and you find them out in the woods, and they're not much more than, as you said, knee high, thigh high, or even calf high.
2, 3, 3.
Just enough to keep the animals in.
4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, exactly.
4, 5, 6. All right. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Joe. No, we threw this one together pretty quick, so we don't have all the details down, but there is facing.
5, 6 to there. All right. Takes care of him. Now, it's really cool is you get to move all the brigades. You move them all at the same time. So,
yep. Keep going.
All right. So, who am I with?
Track the chat here.
All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot close on him.
Right.
All right.
Actually, while you're doing that, I should turn my sharpshooters around there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oops.
Yeah, this is one of those formations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we should have done this all in the beginning, but we were really just getting them all faced the way we wanted and so forth.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make sure Hood's in command. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes, we're gonna move Hood up right there. Okay, so there is a move. All right, I have executed moved. I have moved. All right.
Go.
Next chit, sir.
All right, let's bring my chart back up there.
All right.
Next one. Caldwell. He can't move yet.
Yeah, Joe. I mean, he says you move in the direction you're facing. You only move through your frontal hexes, but it doesn't cost you anything to change facing, and you can do it in the face of the enemy too. So, the way I've just been moving them and just changing their facing when I hit the final hex they're in.
Okay, it's Hood again. Here we go.
Are you serious? Well, guess what Mr. Hood's going to do? This brigade is going into attack.
Which one? Law?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set these guys. Law's going to go into attack, and Robertson's going to go into attack. I know they're all.
Let me look at this. There is a sharpshooter rule in here. I'm just going to.
Yeah, if there's a special rule for them, let's apply it. That would only make sense.
I'm going back here to look for it. March order. Rated sharpshooters. Here we go.
They probably can retreat like cavalry, can't they?
Breech loading rifles. Cannot move next to enemy hexes. Yeah, they get a -1 DRM if fired upon by infantry or artillery less than 4 hexes, not stacked with another unit. No, it doesn't look like.
Well, they're going to be able to retreat anyhow once I close. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm just looking at the other thing. They also track their SP losses individually, like artillery. I mean, they only got 1 strength point, but it doesn't count towards anybody.
Yeah. Well, they only have what Verdun's first and second sharpshooters.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to attack mode. All right. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to attack. So now I only get half my movement. So we're going to go. All right. We're going to go 1, 2. Oh, I need to get some markers down here. Hold on. Oops. Wait a minute. Why are there only... Oh, duh. They don't have the regular charge marker, so where's the shock marker? We use a shock marker. Do you have a shock marker? Nope. Orders, objective, must advance, must... Infantry charge. There we go. Let me bring a couple of these out on the board here.
Oh, yeah, the charge. Yeah, just use the regular charge markers. Just
right. So we got a charge there. All right, we're going to go. Oh, and you can move a stacks in this game. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to charge there. This is going to get, well, I don't know how bloody this will be, but all right, we're going to go. Oh, I like that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And we will put him in charge. He's in charge. No, I'm in charge. He's in charge. All right, we're going to go 1, 2. He's going to be in charge. And I don't need to move Hood in there. I mean, Law. All right, so let's go with, oh, yeah, let's get on this infantry up here. Let's get on this infantry up here. So we're going to go 1, 2 with a charge. All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 with a charge. I need some more charge markers here.
Just clone. Yeah.
I do like that feature. All right, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 over the wall with a charge. And now, also, guys, so I'll mark these so that they can understand here in a second.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That stone wall thing, that does kind of bother me though. So we'll move Robertson down in there. So what I've done is I've gone to attack posture before the move. I get half movement allowance, and which means they can move up to 3 of these infantry guys. And I wanted to move adjacent, so you go into what's called a charge. This is how they're simplifying the combat. Your melee is all your fire combat and shock all at the same time, and then there's rules for advance should you drive somebody out. So now what you're supposed to do is, 1, go back up here. I would have moved, attack posture, units move or change facing or rally. You can rally during that segment. Non-phasing units may react. So all right, so what we should have done was, once I moved in on this first unit here, down here at the bottom, I got to give Alan the chance to react.
Yeah, that's just with cavalry and artillery.
Yeah, but can't infantry react when somebody moves adjacent?
Cavalry
and artillery is 3 hexes.
Well, they can change facing.
Good order infantry may only react immediately after an enemy stack ends its movement adjacent to. Units that are already in front of hex of another cannot. Units under march or reserve orders is okay. Reacting units conduct cohesion check, immediately suffering the cohesion hit if they fail, though they may still complete the reaction. A stack may simply change facing, in which case all units must react, or some or all of the units may move out of the hex using up to half their movement allowance, or a combination of both. So all you would have to do is pass cohesion check, and then you can retreat using half your movement allowance.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that with the with what's it's there. So cohesion check. Well, you're starting at the bottom, right? You're starting down
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Go ahead and just do your stuff from the bottom out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it ends by so once you move adjacent to a unit and you place your charge marker, doesn't matter what he does, you can't move those guys any further.
Right.
So what I should have done was waited and let you do, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. They weren't going to move much farther anyhow.
So they're going to go back to there.
All right.
It's just one hex, right?
No, they can move half their movement allowance.
Oh, half their movement on. So up to 3. Well, that's
and Joe, for me to counter that argument, so in blind swords, you have to look around and see if you have units that can create a flank. In this, it's a lot easier because of the facing. In my opinion, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love blind swords too. So, which we need to finish that up. We will be.
Right. Yeah, we'll get to that. So he can only go to there because he's got 2. That's 2 points into the woods.
Yeah, but the stone wall doesn't cost anything. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. He could go 3 into there,
and that's just a regular slope. So,
now they can change when they move like this. Can they change facing?
Yeah, you can whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
You passed your cohesion check, so yeah, you can change facing almost at
yeah. So I'll just go there like that.
Okay.
Then the other guy here is gonna cohesion check. He's also good. So he is going to go back. Oh boy. That's a steep slope there, isn't it? Well, he'll go back 1. And what are these rocks? Are we in the Devil's Den type terrain here?
Yeah, yes. Rocks are 2.
2 and a D if I go in there. A big D, not a little d. It's a big D.
Really, that 1 hex right there?
Well, it says it's rock side.
Oh, if you go back 1 more.
Yeah, if I go back into here.
Right.
Or here. That's going to be a big D. That's pretty ugly. So actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? They're going to slide back this way and stop.
All right.
All right, we'll go on to the next one. This way here. One nice.
Yeah, guys, we should have been doing this as I was moving in. That's my bad. I didn't say that.
That'd be 1. 2 to there.
You only get 1 attempt at this too, so.
Yeah. All right, that's those guys there. Let's get rid of this one. What do we got next? 99th Pennsylvania. It's him up here.
Right. Good call, Joe. And it also says though that if you're under charge, they have to, if they're adjacent to an enemy unit, they have to change their facing towards an enemy unit, if I remember right.
Right. Units that have placed a charge marker cannot fire at any hex. If the hex they are charging. Oh yeah, reacted anyways. Yeah, they have to go forward. Let's see. What is that hex? Let me see here. Show hide. Where are we? Oh, that's Wiegert's farm. Okay. That's not going to get me any bonus, isn't it? I better have him try to go backwards. So he's a 6.
All right.
Gets it.
All right.
He's going to slide back into the woods.
Good. Probably good call.
Yeah.
Although he was on. No, he wasn't either. Okay.
Nah, it's Wiegert's farm. Farms, the houses don't mean anything.
Right. I'm going to check at last. All right, let's see.
If that was a town, that would be something, but. Well, actually, it does cost an extra movement point to go in there. Farmhouse/building. Where's that?
So charging stacks that are not adjacent to an enemy stack may either advance or fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just stay where I'm at and shoot.
Actually, farmhouse does cost to go in there. I was just noticing that.
Really?
For movement.
Oh, it does. +1, yeah. And it has no effect on fire. That's weird.
No combat. Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense because it's just one or 2 buildings. So, but I think with movement, it's kind of breaking the line. The guy's got to go around the house, so they're not in the line anymore.
Sure.
All right, so the last one we'll keep just so that we can have some action here.
All right, so what I'm going to do is, well, I don't want to advance if I want to shoot, but I do want to advance with this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot shoot, so let me take that off so that I don't get that confused. All right. I want to advance with, no, they were going to the same target. This guy here, he was in those buildings, right?
Yeah, he was in Slider's farm there.
He was behind that stone wall. I think we're going to leave everybody else. I'm not going to advance because I want to shoot. So, all right. So that's it for movement.
Actually, another interesting fact: this farm here, Slidell's farm and Bushman up here, the NPS rents those out. You can actually rent them and stay there.
No, Joe, I think you got it right, but I mean, if you choose to advance, you can. All right. Again, like we've been saying all along, one thing I've learned about Nathan is, me and Camp talk about it all the time. If the rule's not in there, that's the rule. I think he's had to make one change. So, all right, let's get into some fire combat. What do you think?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, let's get after it. I don't need to worry about cannons. So, you don't have anybody that's approach fire. The guns are too far away. So let's go. We'll just start at the bottom and work our way north. And we'll start with these two guys down here. Start with him. He was charging. These two were charging that guy, and he was charging that. I'm sorry. He was charging that guy. Yep. These two were charging him.
Yep.
So, all right. So we're going to fire. He's in charge, so he can fire all 10. But he's Europeans. European rifles at 2 hexes are going to be 0. All right. He's got 10 strength points, so that's 0.
Yep.
And you're in the woods, I believe.
Yep, -1.
So -1. All right, let's roll.
Wait. There's one more. They're sharpshooters. -1.
Oh, so -2 now.
Yep.
All right, and I'm sure you're going to return fire if you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, -2, 6. That's a 4. That's going to be a CC.
Yeah. All right. CC. Not up there. All right. So they're a 1 shooting back. Well, actually, they're a, what are they? BRs?
Wait, hold on. Before we go in the see with Joe. Joe, what rules at 746? Let's make sure we got that right. Make sure we got it right. This is what we like.
746.
1 charging stack must advance if the target was charged, provided the terrain does not prohibit an advance. But isn't that after? If I remember right, that's after a charge. Let's see. If the target hex of phasing fire is vacated for any reason, phasing fire is a target of phasing fire is vacated for any reason. Attacking units adjacent to the target may and so if he was the target of phasing fire and he was like that, and I drove him out, then I would have to advance. So no, I don't have to. But it might be something we need to talk with Nathan about. All right, so I'm sorry, you were shooting?
Yeah. So I've got, I was looking here, I've got BRs, which are 2X's a +1, breech loading rifles. All right, strength point of 1, which is going to be -5, so it's going to be -4. Blah, 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 blah. Train, you're an open train, so that's nothing. Come on, I need more pluses here.
So Joe, what I'm saying was I hadn't fired at him yet, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah, so it's going to be a -4.
All right. Yeah, but you never know in this game.
Yeah, it's a miss.
All right, cohesion check.
Yeah. He's okay.
He's good. Okay. All right, so now he's done. Let's go up here to these two guys.
Which guys?
Oh, that's a lot of units. All right, so this is going to be a combined fire at him. So
where are you now?
I'm sorry. We'll start with the bottom guy.
Oh.
7 at 2 hexes is going to be 0 and 0, but -1 because he is sharpshooter. All right.
Yep.
I got 2 rolls I got to make. So the first one's a -1.
Yep.
That's a 7. So that's a 6. That's going to be a
Lower
CC.
region check.
And then the top guys are, they were in charge. So that's 13. 13.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing, -1.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a 2. All right. So 2 CCs, you're going to return fire, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2 CCs. Wait a minute here. Let me make note. 2x CC. All right. So there'll be, well, you're behind a stone wall this time, right? So
Yeah.
it's going to be -5.
Which one you shooting at?
Oh, the 7, the lower one, this guy here. Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry about it. It's a miss anyways.
What powder?
See, first CC, he's okay. Second one, he's okay.
Oh, sharpshooters are tough.
They are.
All right, so that guy, this guy didn't advance because that guy did.
Yep.
So he's not going to shoot at nobody. Get that off of there. All right, let's go up here. See, I didn't advance him because if I advanced him into there, he wouldn't be able to. Oh, he's a lower. Oh, I still can't shoot at him. Son of a gun. Well, my bad. I boo-booed. I should have advanced. Hold on, I'm trying to clean these markers up. Get down there. All right, so now we're going up here to the big dogs,
Yep.
where there's actually a fight. So I am charging. You are in the woods, so it's 9. Since I'm charging, muskets are +1 or +1 at single range. So we're at +1. He's in the woods. That's going to be -1. My strength is 9. That's a 0. So it looks like a +1. Oh, and charge +2.
+2. Yeah.
Oh, we forgot about that. Forgot to add the pluses for firing and charge.
Well, no, they weren't charging because they were away.
They were, yeah, but they were still under a charge status. But I didn't advance. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to make a note of that. We need to validate that one. All right, so this one is. So this one's going to be a +1, +2,
Yeah.
-1 for wood. So +1.
+1.
All right, 8. That's a 9. That's going to be CH, CC, and 2.
All right, let's make a note of that. CH.
Down. This game needs a whiteboard.
SB. That's what this is right here.
Where? I can't see. I got the screen covered. Hold on.
Oh, hold on here.
I got my whiteboard beside me, but I mean, oh, it's got one on the game?
No, you could put it in your.
Oh,
duh. And then you can wait a minute. Hold on. Where's preferences? Hold on. I got to change this because you can also change this to make it bigger. Let me do that so everybody can see it. So, sorry, folks. A little bit of where is it here? Personal abilities. There we go, chat window. Let's push this up to 18.
Joe, I'm glad that there's somebody else out there it's getting on these rules already. I think that's great.
There you go. Now you can see it. Now you can't miss it.
All right.
There you go. All right. So I get the fire back. Let me pull up this chart again.
And you're going to get the +1 too. So
I am going to get the +1. So I'm a 4. So that's going to be -2. They are European rifles at 1, which is going to be -1. Gets the charge benefit, which is a +1, which is a 0. You're in open terrain, so that's nothing. I think that's it. So it's just a dice roll. Whoops. Hold on here. Move that up. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Well, it's a CC.
All right. All right. You got a hit, a check, and a 2 strength point loss.
So this gets flipped. Now cohesion check of 5. He fails.
So
He's going to retreat. Yeah. I gotta go back to
Right. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, that way I don't tell him, if there's 2, I don't have to, that way he doesn't know which unit is going in. So good point. Although I'm not sure that makes sense in this system. So
it's gonna be a -3 on Detrobrand. So just Apartments.
Okay.
Okay.
That guy has to advance. So,
Yeah, he's got to move up into the woods.
all right.
Up into Rose's Woods. That's a significant elevation there. That's what we were talking about before, actually, with the
Yeah, that stony hill is going to be.
yeah. Well,
coming through the swamp.
this right here is where the trail is for the old trolley track.
Right.
You go right past this hill, and you look up this hill. That's pretty significant hill area there.
It's got the double markers on it on that side too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, this is the accuracy on this is really good. I mean, it's always been good, but they've cleaned it up even more so.
All right, so we don't have any attrition, I don't think. 3 and 3, so
3-3.
draw away.
All right, we're up to the next one. All right.
And believe me, if Alan and I weren't going back and forth talking about the rules and stuff and checking stuff, let me tell you something. I guarantee we've done with this turn already.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, let's take a look here. What we've been doing here. We've played 2, 4. Oops, come on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 chits already.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're playing at a leisurely rate, but you could play through these pretty quick.
Well, honestly, we've only actually been physically playing for an hour because we always chit chat at the start. So.
Yeah. Ayers, all right, he's not activated yet. Next, Cadwell's not yet. Humphrey. Now, wait a minute here. I got to think about this here because this guy right here is now released.
Yep. So Detroit
he can actually do
Humphrey.
No, just the unit, just the unit. So like the 110th Pennsylvania here, they're not released yet. Actually, you know what? Actually, let's turn these back because that's a good way to show what's been released and what's not released.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
I'm going to leave these because...
Yeah, but if I fire at them...
If you fire at them, yeah, then I'll turn them. But, oh, come on.
Well, I mean, I pretty much remember what I've shot at.
Why is that not turning? This go to... Yeah, but I don't. My memory. So I've got to leave the battery like that because you've already shot at him.
Any of the Olympics. So
he can rally. Now I got to check something real quick for the special rules on this, because I think where's that special rules? Here we go. I think the leaders, involuntary release leaders that are not scheduled to be released till the next turn, treated as in command.
I'm saying if your brigade's been fired on, any one regiments, just activate the brigade.
Yeah. I'm trying to synchronize it with the special rules here a little bit. Doesn't really say about leaders. I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit. No, I was just wondering if the Detroit brand up here could come and help them out to rally. Doesn't really say if he's released or not. So I'll say no, and I'll just try to rally him for 5. So 5 or less. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. Because that's another thing to remember about this, which is different, is that it's not by stars for leaders anymore. It's just a +1 for a leader,
right?
No matter who he is on there. So
who else from Humphrey? Anybody in the division? Or yeah. So you got a few because I hit.
Yeah, but that's.
Well, I mean, I shot at these guys.
That's Humphrey. Wait a minute, who's Humphrey up here? Oh, wait a minute, I got that mixed up. Detroit brand is not part of Humphrey.
No, so you got 2 brigades that I've shot at.
Yeah, it's these guys up here. Anyways, all right, we'll say that was the 3rd main, and then there's another guy under Graham. Yeah, right here. He can attempt to rally. So he is with Graham. So he's a 5. Try to rally. He does. That's good.
Perfect.
So he is flipped and he can turn around. So he can.
Yep. And I've shot at that guy.
Yep. I got him already. Oh yeah, he can turn. Let's turn him. Okay. Oops. Hey, all of them at the same time. Boom. And there.
Turn those cannons too, because they were getting shot at all over the place. So
yeah, these guys up here.
And you're disrupted, and the guys up top, they fired.
Yeah, these guys. And these guys. I think that's it. All right. Well, we got one of them back here. That's Graham. Humphreys here. Graham. Who else is with Graham?
Did you try to recover this guy here?
Yeah, I tried him. He's the one I took for that I failed with the 5th Michigan there.
So. All right. So you've got pretty much left to do anything with is these 4 guys down here.
No, they'll activate with Ward because he's the closest brigade commander, which that's under Bernie.
So you're telling me that this regiment, he can't do anything even though I chased him off?
Well, because he's under Ward, and Ward is under Bernie.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. My apologies. Yeah. All right. So next Chit, I guess.
Next one. Yep. That's going to be Caldwell again. And Bernie. Now we can do something.
I have Nord. I painted a few, but it's too much.
Now, and we'll do Ward first. And we've got the artillery battery. He's going to try to recover. He's part of him. So here we go. Oh, come on. Rolls a 9. No, he doesn't. No. He just fails, right?
Yeah, it just fails. There's nothing. Yeah.
All right. That's not good. Now, what do I want to do with this guy? I can't see. No, I can't see your guys. But he could move. Does he want to move? Just a question. Does he want to be? Because you're going to be able to move.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to take my attack postures off.
So he can move. I do think I want him coming back here to fill that gap. These guys can't do anything yet.
See, my brain tells me that those regiments that he just backed into, they would see that and they would start to respond.
Yeah. Let me look at.
Or even a little, hey, where are you going, boys?
Yeah, I mean, they should see the fighting up there.
You'd think they would have heard the musket fire from, what are these 100-yard hexes? 100 meters.
I mean, it says if Union infantry unit becomes adjacent to an enemy unit, is released immediately. Union artillery is fired upon or moved.
I think, McMurray's getting ready to do something like that.
Yeah. They have them being next to. I mean, it's not necessarily moving, but all right. So what am I going to do with these guys? They're going to back up the hill a little bit. They're most definitely going to move up the hill a little bit.
Oh, you're going to come out and watch me shoot up tanks and tank duel tomorrow at 2 p.m.?
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll take a break from building my shells.
I don't know. We got to have priorities here. Those gaming shells are pretty important.
They are. I got to get these games back on the shelves. I'm almost done with them, though. I should be able to assemble them hopefully by that point, I'll have some of it assembled. It's been going well so far.
Man, it was so warm that I walked outside. I was like, man, if there weren't snow all over the place, I could be at the golf course.
We're getting that tomorrow, I think. It's still a little cool around here. It was only, 30, 32. Maybe.
I think we hit 53 today, so.
Oh, geez. Let's see. Okay, so that's all with Ward. Let's go with the Tropran, and we're going to try to get the 5th Michigan now to recover. Come on. I need you. All right, that's good. That's good. Get that line going back up there. He can't do anything. He hasn't been fired upon yet. I want Winslow. He was the big savior of the wheat field there. want him activated. I think that's it.
All right, next hit.
Next one. Oh, Bernie again. All I can do is this guy over here. Now, let's see. You're up 2 levels. He could. It's European rifles, isn't it? Just look at that again. It's like -2, isn't it?
I've got all the rules. I've got the mod. I haven't even looked at any of it. I have not had the opportunity.
He's 4. It's -2. 0. -1. You're in woods. So it'll be -3. All right. We'll try a shot at least.
So you're not. There's no movement. You're just going right.
No, there's no movement. Yeah.
Where I didn't see on the map. What do you?
Oh, well. The only one I can move is that fifth. Michigan again. I'm doing Detroit brand first. So 5th Michigan can shoot at the 1st Texas.
All right.
Try to slow him down.
And what do you mind? And I will return fire. So.
Yeah, I figured you would. Yeah, I'm not moving forward against you yet. That's crazy.
Come on, man. Why aren't you attacking?
All right, so he's 4, which is going to be a -2 for the get the chart up here. -2 for the strength. Then he's European rifles is 0, and you're in the woods, so it's -3. Make it. There we go. 6 minus cohesion hit.
Cohesion check. All right, so I'm going to fire back 7. Yeah. All right, 0 and in the woods. And I think that's going to be -1. Yep, 7 is not. So -1 for me. 3, 2. So we both get cohesion checks. I go first. Oh, you're kidding me. Right off the bat. Where's that?
Ooh, the 1st Texas. Ooh, that hurts. All right, here we go. 5th Michigan.
Oh.
He took that hit already. They're standing strong. So now, let's see. That's all for Pro Brand. So he's done. Now this is interesting because 99th Pennsylvania.
67, Chuck. I should be out there playing golf.
All right. So we'll do the 99th against the 1st Texas. European rifles again. Let's get this up.
Oh, so this would have been a combined fire, wouldn't it?
Different. Well, it's different brigade.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You go.
They're separate. They're not next to each other.
You just work from top to bottom. It doesn't. Remember, that doesn't just because it says you move. But when you're going down the chain firing, there's no separation. So that's 2 units firing. So it would have been combined fire. So it doesn't matter. I failed so go ahead.
That would be combined fire when they're separated.
You just would have shot both of them at the same time.
Right, but they're even though they're separated like that.
It has nothing to do with any of that if you're shooting at the same hex.
No. Just seems kind of awkward. Okay.
Well, you got to remember all the stuff's happening simultaneously.
Yeah. So actually, if they fired together, they would have been
multiple stacks that target the same enemy stack in the same phase, fire separately but simultaneously.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. And they're just combined together, so they would have had a shot of 10.
Yeah, and the reason why I say this because I might see you just rolled a 7 for a cohesion check.
Yeah.
I might have chose to fire at that other guy instead.
The other guy. Yeah. No. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Just seems awkward that they can, even though they're a hex away, that they can coordinate their fire, but it's not coordination. You've got to think of it not as coordination, but as simultaneous fire. Okay. What do we got next?
Oh, you're gonna roll to shoot with him?
I'm thinking the sharpshooters here.
Oh, you're not gonna do the shot with the guy up here?
Which guy? Well, no, you said they'd have to be combined.
No, yeah, but no, what I'm saying is they should have both fired at the same time. But go ahead and shoot him. We just got to remember that next time.
Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine because I got the result. I won't get anything different. I don't think.
Well, you might get another cohesion check,
Yeah.
and I would end up losing a strength point. Take your
Yeah,
shot.
that wouldn't.
Take your shot. Take your shot. Take your
All right,
shot.
fine. Here we go. -3. 7 is a 4.
All right, let me roll.
Oops. No. Get the wrong button. Darn
A
it.
4.
I
Okay,
get
we're
these charts better.
all of that rambling for nothing.
I know.
I'll just shut up.
All right. Let's see what else I can try to knock off. Let's see. You'd be -4. 3 away. That's 0. That's -5 now. Oh, I need to roll. Well, I'll take the shot. All right, second sharpshooter's down here.
All right.
Take a shot at the 4th Texas. 3 hexes away.
And they will shoot back.
That's 0 for the 0 for the weapons. -5 for the strength. You're in the open, I believe. Yep, in the open. With a -5.
Still potential.
Right. Yeah, that's a miss.
All right. I'm going to fire 7 -2, and I think you're in.
I'm behind the stone wall.
Oh, so -3, -4 for sharpshooters.
Yeah.
And what about that ground?
The sloping ground?
No effect. So -4.
Yeah.
That's a 3. Cohesion check on your sharpshooters.
So they're a 7. They're okay.
All right. Come on.
All right. What else we got here? Take a look. All right, we'll take the other sharpshooters down here. Going against the. Well, they've got to go against this hex. So that will be. You're behind the stone wall, so that's going to be -1. -5. Range is 0. So -6. Oh, that's ugly. -6. No, that's -1. That's
which unit was it?
These two guys right here.
All right, so I'm going to fire back with 7. 7 -2, -3, -4. Again.
Yeah.
Nothing. Boy, we're power rolling now.
Yeah, I've been missing. All right, last one down here.
This one should be better.
Take a shot with these guys.
What are they carrying? What kind of weapons are they carrying?
Breech loading rifles.
Oh, BRs. Okay. Oh shit, they got springs on them.
Yeah, they do. They're gonna be a +1. Oh, where gets that chart up here? Wow, I gotta get these charts in here. That's making me crazy. BR is a +1, -5. So it's -4 on 44th Alabama. So here we go. It's a 1. That's nothing.
All right.
That's nothing.
And they were shooting at, which one were they shooting at?
They were shooting through this guy, which I think is going to be a flank shot.
Right. But the guy beside him can return fire.
The guy beside him can return fire.
Yeah, so he's going to shoot. Oh, those are Europeans. I don't know what the difference those make. So that's going to be 7. It's going to be a 0. He's in the woods, -1. He's sharpshooter, -2.
Yep.
8, 6, cohesion check. It's a crying shame that I've memorized the combat table already.
Oh, they flip over. Yeah. All right. That's all the firing.
Right. Still no attrition. Next chit.
No. God. Oh, Humphrey again.
All right.
Now, one thing to note, people sitting out there, you notice we don't have to figure out fatigue and everything. We're moving right along. We don't have to say how many chits, how many chits have we pulled, what kind of shock we had. I mean, fatigue is great in the full rules, but it's quite nice not have to worry about it in the simple rules. Here. All right, Humphrey's back up here. So the only thing I got up here is Graham. And you're not moved yet, so I'm not going to do anything with him. Well, wait a minute. What's the Brooklyn up here? They're third corps artillery, aren't they? I could try to rally him up there.
I see 31 people out there. Say hello. Can't target the unit. Return fire, even though Union not in the funnel art, but no plus what? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can fire. That's good thing, Joe. I could have fired with a 0 modifier with him. That's right. There's another rule you got to remember.
Yeah, that's
all about that.
Yep.
I can fire with both of those.
Buckland's trying to recover here, and he does.
So what Joe was saying was that this guy, before you shoot, let me go back down.
No,
this guy right here, he fired at him with this guy. He could have shot back with a 0 modifier, even though it's would be from the flank.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
0 weapons modifier.
Yeah, 0 weapons modifier. Good call, Joe. I think it's first time I've had that happen. I've done that in my Gettysburg play I was doing.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Did you fire at this guy? Is he released?
Nope, I never shot at him. I was trying to hit those guns, remember?
Yeah, that's right. You were going over him with guns. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these activation things, come on. He's sitting out there in the open in front of the peach orchard, and all these cannons on the ridge about 300 yards away. He just starts shooting rounds over his head. He's got, I don't know. I get what he's trying to attain, but I'm sorry, that would just the sound alone.
Yeah, I've got to reread those a little bit because, like I said, I just read these quick before we played or started play, and we'd see. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot the third Maine. He's part of Ward down here. Let me try to recover him, if you don't mind.
No, have at it. Have at it, Senor.
He does. All right, good. All right, that's it for Humphreys. I think there's nobody else that's been activated or released. Next one, McClaws. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah. No, because remember he's not doing nothing this first turn.
Oh, that's right. No.
Should be just about done. Because Hood's already gone. Oh, random events, the last one.
All right. Random
you know what, though? That was the first chit I drug into the activation pool. I wonder if this activation, I hope this thing's not broken.
No, because it randomized our other ones.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But the randomizer on Vassal, whether it's dice, chits, cards, whatever, it gets into a little loop every once in a while. I just know from experience.
So, random vintage.
What's the random events on this? I didn't realize you put that in there.
Yeah. Do they have that in this? Let me see if it's in here in the top.
Probably in the front part of the rules.
Not in that one, so it must be in these here. It's usually right before all the scenarios because you use the same one for everything. Oh, it's not in the Gettysburg one. It's in all the other books, though.
Oh, is
it? We'll just chuck that for now.
All right. Yeah, we won't play. Well, there we go. We got the return. That's a whole turn right there.
Yeah, we did. And like I say, you said you're still grasping it, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're talking chit-chatting. This is a bigger scenario. I made note when we started pulling chits was about 8:20. So an hour and a half for how many chits? I don't know how many chits we have.
There's at least close to 20 in there. Well, some of them weren't activated yet. So
yeah, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 chits. I'll tell you this, play testing, probably a scenario similar to this, maybe not as big, but same number of units for Gleam bayonets. This same turn would probably have taken us three sessions of 2 hours each.
Oh yeah, going back and forth. Yeah, this so I think actually we're gonna terminate this right here with this first.
Yeah,
turn.
That's fine. Yeah.
Good. So the pluses are, now granted, we created kind of our own special rules for my movement, but in a normal turn where everybody is active. So I mean, I executed 2 activations with Hood, and it was like nothing. I mean, the whole division's going to move. Then you're going to fire down the line from either left to right or right to left. You get to choose. You combine anything to shoot at the same target. Your modifiers are not heavy. Do you miss them every now and then? Yeah, you might miss one or something like the sharpshooter one. I probably wouldn't have thought about it, but it makes sense. The advanced rules, and Joe, I'm glad you brought that stuff up. So the advanced rules are only like 6 or 7 bullets, like 1-sentence bullets or 2-sentence bullets at the most. Easy to understand. Retreat's easy to understand. The attrition, I really think that, okay, so 3 activations is one of the biggest pluses. You can't get more than 3. Everybody moves within the division, brigade by brigade by brigade by brigade, but then you do fire from left to right or right to left down the line. You still, like I said, when you're moving, still move a brigade, get that whole brigade done, then move the next brigade, then the next brigade, the next brigade. But like I say, when you do fire, it's right down the line, up or down, whichever way you want to go. Then you do after the fire combat, during fire combat, artillery is going to approach fire if there's an enemy unit adjacent. All right. Artillery can perform return fire if they are within 3 hexes of the unit that got fired on. It doesn't say anything, I don't think, about their range to the target. It's just, can they see the target? Can they hit the target? But if they're within 3 hexes of the unit that got shot on, and I don't have to look at that to see if they have to have line of sight to the unit that was being targeted, because that would make sense. To me.
Yeah, so, let's send that back over to Nathan. That's a good.
Good question.
And then tested him lately, anyways.
So your approach fire gets done, then you get return fire, which in reality, a set of guns could do approach fire and then return fire, which like they could in the original one. All right. But there's one missing from the original. Oh, shock fire, pre-shock fire. That's because you don't have that in here. So shock and fire are mixed together as one thing. Thus, the advanced rules take care of that issue, and the retreat rules take care of that issue. Then you go to attrition, where your brigade total takes strength point losses instead of individual regiments. When you hit a certain number, you have to remove strength points, which means you have to remove a regiment. You have to route them in order to get those strength points back below that number, which is normally 7 in almost all cases, except for a few rare brigades, like I have the one on the map right there. And then boom, you draw another chit and everything's moved. Now, I will say that the thing probably with this would have even been faster. We'd have been done even faster, except for you have activations and trying to figure out which units can do what.
Yeah.
Because if it's just full blown, everybody goes, then I think you would have dropped probably 15 to 20 minutes off. So.
Oh yeah. And I'll freely admit I'm slow. I mean, I this is like
you're what I call methodical.
It's like eating a fine meal. I want to enjoy the whole thing here because there's just so much to it. So, but even still, I mean, even thinking about it, I'm thinking about what I want to do, not necessarily the mechanics of reaction and shock and
right
and things like that. Fatigue, as I mentioned before, I'm not having to think about that stuff, and it's more thinking about how to move the units and things like that. So it is different, but I think it does play so much faster. I think people are going to find that it is a faster play, and you can get a full 3 days of Gettysburg in I don't know, maybe a couple weekends.
Just look at this here. I mean, what happened to the Union in the initial phases of Law and Robertson?
Oh yeah, yep. I mean, this is realistic. Oops, where's my mouse? My mouse has disappeared. There we go. I want to move this down. Yeah, this is very realistic. I mean, the fact that the sharpshooters are going up big round top, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, yeah. So we played 20 minutes. Game turns are still an hour game turn, but we limited ourselves to what I could do and what Alan can do.
Yeah.
So we played a 1 hour game turn. I'm saying in real playing time without chit chatting or talking. This probably would have took us not more than 20 minutes really to do this. And let me tell you something, when you're playing by yourself, you're just playing solo, you're going to roll 10 times faster. And I know a lot of you guys out there play solo. I play this. Matter of fact, this is the only opposed play I do is with Alan, or if I happen to get something with Todd, or if I ever get a chance to play with Ross, you will roll right through this stuff. So, I mean, let's look at, okay, for those of us that like this type of stuff, where is the blessing going to be? And I still say the blessing is going to be, I think there's two. If you want to get a scenario done that doesn't take you 8 years to play, fine. It's good. This is going to do it for you. If you were playing a scenario that, you've played it a dozen times and it took you 6 hours to play, I'm telling you with this rule set, you're going to play it in 2. All right. And I don't care how much thinking you're doing, I still say it's going to happen. I think the other big benefit is these monster 3-day 4-map games, you're going to be able to complete these things, I believe, because you're not going to get, I don't foresee yourself getting to a point where, if you're like me, when I set up I don't know if I've ever completed a monster game. I think Gettysburg, Terrible Swift Sword, close to finishing through 3 days.
Yeah.
Three Dog, I think I got to the evening on the second day one time. I never finished them because they're on my table for months.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I've Terrible Swift Sword is the only one that I've played end to end. Everything else, I've said they're just too big. I'm just going to go with the smaller scenarios, and that's going to be enough because it's going to take, going through 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. Yeah, that's going to take you, 8, 12, 20 hours, whatever it is, to get through. As I say, as you said, I'm more methodical in my play and want to enjoy it too. So I think this is still enjoyable.
Yeah. And you want to study what you're doing. Like I said, I think the only or hampering in this one was what you could activate and remember what we shot at and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. David, they have not fired any canister into hood yet or any lead, but they have returned fire at the cannonade that I put on for almost 3 consecutive activations. Did a little damage. Had one that was a 2-hitter, and then the artillery battery up top, we put a hurting on that guy. So, but as far as hitting the infantry, I think we had 1 or 2 hits on infantry. No, we had a little more than that. But Hood did close. His first 2 brigades have closed, and if you're just joining in, they were along this line here, and they've now backed up, and he was able to get these guys backing out of the way. So next turn I'll be able to activate all of Hood will be able to activate, and McClaw's front 2 brigades will be able to activate, and then the following turn everybody will be active on the Confederate side. We're trying to recreate the way of things. So
yeah, and then from the Union perspective, looking at next turn, sharpshooters will get AMs, Burling, Schweitzer, Tilton, they'll be coming in. So some of the reserves will be coming up. Still, Third Corps is still going to be kind of stuck here, and it's only going to activate when Confederates come close or fire upon them over here. But some of the artillery, like some of the reserve artillery, like Ames right here, they'll be able to get going here as well, and they'll be getting in because historically Hunt started throwing in artillery to shore up the line there in the peach orchard once it was discovered, where Sickles was and what he was doing.
Right.
Hunt started even before Meade said anything. Believe it or not, Hunt was on it. He saw the problem and he started chucking artillery at him, and that's going to be coming in there. And that actually did quite a bit of damage, held them up quite a bit, but they got overrun. A lot of them got overrun through the course of the day. So
right,
should be interesting.
So we got a couple months before the game shows up, and I'm sure they'll release the Vassal module once they start shipping all the games out and everything. And so we've got time, Al and I, as he's starting to build on it, and it's funny too, because this is one of the very few rule books where I'm not one of those just go out and sit on my couch and open my rule book and look through it or lay in bed. And I don't do it. I just don't do it. I want to be sitting in front of the game when I'm doing it. But this book I will, because it's not hard to understand. It's easy to find what you're looking for in there. It's not, he's done a good job with this, plain and simple. I mean, I think what I need to do now is I need to go read the GBOH rules and then read the GBOH simple rules and see how this stacks up change-wise. Because I honestly believe that you can go from this game simple and you could transition into the more detailed one without the headaches. From what I understand, you can't do it simple in GBOH to the deluxe rules in GBOH. They're two different complete sets, from what I understand. There's no transition.
Yeah.
So,
Joe's got a good comment here. Wilderness is going to be a good or great with this simple rules. I would agree, because that's a big one too.
I'm waiting to see how they handle drift. There's no mention that I don't. Well, he said it'll be. He's got to be working. I mean, it's got to be part of the workflow, because he said every game going forward is going to have it.
Yeah. So. Well, I don't think he's, because that's even going to be even newer. I mean, that's probably going to be something next, and why he wants to get, this backfill stuff done of Death Valley and such, because he's got that and he's got Gleam too. I know this is going to be good with Gleam too, because I'm playtesting.
Oh, can you imagine that? You'll play the full Battle of Antietam.
Yeah,
the regimental scale, and get it done.
Well, and I can tell you right now that we are testing one scenario. It's 3 turns, and each turn has taken us 3 to 4 sessions, which is 2-hour sessions we've been doing. So, right there, that's my comparison. I'm saying that's 6 to 8 hours a turn, because it's 50 some odd counters, and you're dealing with a lot of units in that particular scenario.
Right.
But I could see this, with what we did here, about the same volume of counters, but we did it in, quarter of the time or less.
Oh yeah, easily, and it's just going to do nothing but get faster. Just kind of like the same way with us playing Army of the Potomac.
Yeah.
It just got faster and faster and faster each time. And I want to say, Joe, that's good, Joe. I'm glad you're reading the rules. Those of y'all that are on the pre-order for this stuff, if you don't know it, the rules are on the GMT site. Get them and read them. They're not killer, and start getting yourself ahead of the game. And look, if you have the other games, well, what you don't have is you won't have the terrain charts and the fire charts to use. But I'm over there playing First Winchester from the Death Valley box without the counter updates or anything. And I'm using the attack markers. I'm using the charge markers. The only thing I'm doing is, and Nord made a good suggestion, I could take some blank markers and make more march counters out of it. But I'm just using the skirmishers counters for that. So yeah, that's yeah. And Bill, definitely.
We sold Nordic on it. Actually, we sold Nordic.
Oh, he's like a freaking teeter-totter. Somebody will get on the other side that outweighs him game-wise, and his teeter-totter will go up the other way. Now, I have faith that Nord will he'll give it a whirl.
Hey, Kirk. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Say hello to Achilles.
Hey, I'd say, hey, Kirk, how you doing? Good to jump on here. You could probably see it. He's the one I'm playtesting with Gleam. You could probably see it from what our paces were, that this is quicker.
Oh, you're playing with, that's Kirk's the one you're doing that with?
Yeah. Yep. So cool. Yeah, he will probably back me up on the speed. So
I can't imagine Gleam with simple rules, man.
Oh, and the volume of scenarios you're going to have, you're going to probably be able to play all the scenarios that are in there. And there's close to 100 pages of scenarios.
Like I said, I've only messed with the hooker attack scenario. I played it a couple times, but then it's just too much going. There's no time for me to do that. I'd rather. I mean, I like what I've got going on. Where I'm getting either somebody's kind enough to send me a copy to review it and play it, and that's what I'm going to do. If I get one sent to me, I'm going to make my best effort. Well, not taking it back. I have not failed in a game that somebody has sent me to review or to demo or whatever to play it. I have. Everyone that somebody has sent me, a developer that has sent me, I have played it. That's what I want to do. I mean, everybody else is doing unboxings. They can do that. All right. Let them do the unboxings. A lot of people do their reviews just showing the stuff, which to me, it's like an unboxing, maybe going over the basics of the rules. I would rather play it. Let me play it. Talk about it. You can see it. It's even better with Vassal when you can see us doing it on Vassal and playing it. Unfortunately, I don't have the Vassal for the Field Commander Robert E. Lee. That would be kind of cool. I haven't looked to see if there is, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
I'd rather play it and let you see what play looks like. And it does a couple things. One, you get to see it. Two, you get to see rules. And three, you get to help me if I'm missing rules.
Yes. Yep.
Bob, you're playing first Winchester too. That's good. I am 3 turns in, and I took Jackson's division, and I shifted the guys in the woods. I started sliding them to the left, and then they broke out of the woods and struck the guys on the high ground. But I've got Jackson's other 2 brigades and the artillery. They transitioned over to the road to the west, and they were headed up that road to where the stream is, and now they've deployed. So now I'm going to start to push real hard up that road to see if I can't get troops off the map. I think I played 3 turns, 2 or 3 turns. I can't remember. And I'm using simple. It's fun. Spring Prelude, Bill. I had to take it down off my table because I wanted to do some of the simple stuff on the table over there. But let me tell you something. I know it's not the same as the Fall Blau and the Kharkov battles, but it's similar. The system is similar. It's based off of the same idea, and those are phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, all right. Well, you know what? I'm going to go stuff my face. And I'm going to, so I watched all of Untamed. I think I'm going to go start to watch, it's on a reservation. Dark Winds. I think I'm going to go out there and start binge watching Dark Winds tonight. So.
Sounds good. I got to go get cleaned up. I've been working on the shelves all day. I smell like pine wood.
I smell better than my couch does. So.
I'm not going to go there.
Are we going to tackle Wilson's Creek? I think on Thursday night.
On Thursday, yeah. However you want. Let's do Wilson's Creek to get that out of our hair. We can keep this one going.
Yeah.
Some point, maybe the next Thursday. Hopefully, we can get. Well, maybe not. Maybe 1 or 2 more sessions with Wilson's Creek. Who knows? But then we got this one going now. And let's see what else we got going.
We got Kev next Saturday.
That's right. That's what I'm forgetting. Right. Kev next Saturday.
I don't know if the boys are going to do anything. They've already dropped off playing GCCW onto Facebook instead of live.
Yeah. So, they're kind of, what are they? Warming up, I guess.
Warming up, getting ready for their April fling. Yeah. Hey, Bill, is that one of the 3 new ones he's got coming out with Legion War Games? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those aren't released yet already, are they? No, he says evolving nicely. Okay. No. Yeah, because Greg, he mentioned to me about those other 3, and I did see him on there. But yeah, I will look forward to them. I'm curious what the maps are going to look like, if they're going to look similar. So I am looking forward to those. Those will be ones that I will get my hands on. So let's see, what else got I? So all right, don't forget October, Gettysburg, October 19th. You can work it out. We're gonna have a little fun with tour guide Phil, me, Alan, and Ross. We're all up there.
If you go, you can probably see this view. It's a great view.
Yeah. Is that the one you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. Yep. That's
see, that stone wall behind you is not very high. If you lean back in your chair, you'll flip right over it.
Exactly. I could just walk right over that. But that's the peach orchard right there. Pretty high ground.
Warfield Ridge. And you know what I just noticed too? Did the original 3 Dog, did they mark Warfield Ridge on the map? I can't remember.
I believe so. I'd have to pull out the game to look at it. It's upstairs. Because
I remember Terrible Sword always talking about.
I'd have to say it is, because that was a Rick Barber, and he doesn't miss any.
Yeah. And I don't think in the Terrible Swift Sword, I don't think the ridge said Warfield Ridge, because I always remember asking myself, well, wait a minute. This can't be Seminary Ridge because they don't connect to each other.
Yeah, you're talking about Terrible Swift Sword. Yeah, I don't think that was marked. I think they just said Devil's Den, Round Tops, etc.
Oh, nice, Chuck. Good for you, buddy. Now we're going to meet up at Gettysburg on the 19th of October with a rain date of the 21st.
Yep.
So
not Cedar Creek. I know those are anniversaries there, but this is different.
Well, so we're going when he's down here. Phil's taking him over to Winchester What do you say? They were doing second Winchester or third?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're that's the June thing. They're going over to Winchester. I think they were thinking about third because we got talking about how long a hike that is.
Right.
And you want the golf course.
Heck yeah, because they got to get a buggy for me. That's right. Nora, we're going to end up meeting at the visitor center, and depending on what we got and who we got, because I'm not buying no bus. So we're gonna, depending on how many we get, we'll probably have multiple vehicles in a wagon train. We'll circle the wagons and stops. So, and when we get to Hancock, you and I can just duke it out right there in front of Hancock statue, so that you can understand that Virginians are better than Pennsylvanians. Make sure you understand that. I think we should have done the Segway thing, but I can just see all of us on Segways. That'd be a freaking riot.
Yeah.
That'd
be a disaster.
Yeah. But still, it's going to be fun. If you guys can make a way up there, that's going to be.
I think we need to do horseback.
Oh,
do it like the real guys did it.
What's funny is I was a cavalry scout in the Army, and I'm scared to death of horses. Not a chance. They're too high up, man. I was afraid to get up in a Bradley vehicle and get up in the top third of that thing. So,
you got them riled up.
I want to save this. Let me save this game here. So, out there before I run off, save this.
Oh, yeah, I'll save mine.
Anybody in the audience? Anything you see in the rules that need to ask Nathan about that we need to pass on Nathan? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I am very bad at writing things down. I don't have Alan and Ross's and Todd's. We'll call it integrity when it comes to writing shit like that down. Usually, I got my email open, and if I think about something, well, like with Vince Cooper with the field commander, I just write on Facebook, send him a message, and if it's late afternoon for me, I know he's in bed, probably getting ready to wake up over in Japan. So I usually have to wait for him to respond, but he gets right back. And Nathan's very good. He has been responding to emails.
Yes, he does.
Most haste. So if there's anything y'all can think of question wise, if you want to send it on to me or send it on to Alan, by all means do. We'll forward it on.
Put it in the chat of the show.
Comment. So, but let's because I'm gonna tell you guys, this thing it's not hard to learn, and I think it's going to be a game changer. I really do. So, and let's kill this thing. I hope everybody appreciated everybody joining tonight. Still got almost 30 people watching right now. Wish we could have done more, but I'm a little wore out. All this Valentine's Day activity today.
Well, you got tomorrow too. You got tomorrow.
I got to play tomorrow, and then we're off Monday.
Yeah,
holiday on Monday, and.
Once Hexy gets shot up on tanks, he's going to be over there with Tony and crew. Y'all
hear me right now. Gunner, Sabo tank, I'm already gone. I'm down. I got it. I'm covered. All right, gang. Appreciate everybody attending tonight. Thank y'all so much, and we'll see you all probably Thursday. Later.